Yoga for strong bones, the weight bearing asanas. Namaste, this is Vahida here. So, we will start by doing the prayer pose to condition ourselves. Now, we'll be doing the tree pose. So, here you will balance on one leg, take one leg up, put it on the inner thigh, and stand in the prayer pose. Try and take your hand up if you can balance, or you can keep it at your heart center. Slowly inhale and exhale here for a while, as long as you can balance, and then you can bring your leg down and hands down. Do it on the other side. Balance your body weight on one side. Take the foot of the other leg and put it in the inner thigh. Take your hands on your heart center and then above your head. Balance yourself here, inhaling and exhaling. Point your gaze at one spot so that you can balance, and then bring your hands and your leg. We can sit down now, and we will go into the downward facing dog pose. So here you will let your hips fly up in the air and try to keep your heels down. This is a three-legged pose where you'll take one leg up and down, the other leg up and bring it down. Once again in the downward facing dog pose, walk your legs a little bit so that your heels go right down each time. Where you'll take one leg up and down, the other leg up and bring it down. Once again in the downward facing dog pose, walk your legs a little bit so that your heels go right down each time. From here we will go into a plank and stay here for a while, breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Put your head in between your arms, pushing back at your navel. Come on your toes and get one step in front of you, and try to start getting up from the runner's pose right up into a wide-legged pose. Going down into the extended triangle by taking one hand right at the floor or your toes and the other hand straight up, looking at it. You can have your hand on your shins too if you can't reach the toes. Do the same pose on the other side. Turn your toes on the other side and put your hand down, and the other hand going up. Reach as much as possible. You can go down. And you're up. From here we will go into the bridge poses. This is bridge number 1, where you are holding the ankles, chin is on the neck, and slowly your hips are raising up. Chest is raised as much as you can. Inhaling. Exhaling, bring your full spine down very slowly on the floor. The second bridge is you will put your feet a little away from your hips till your fingertips touch it, and again you will raise your body up. Try to clasp your fingers so that you can raise it slightly more upwards. Let your chin rest on the neck. Inhale and exhaling. Bring your spine down very slowly and let your shoulders come out. Bridge number 3 is the same position. You will go on your toes Hold your hips and push it more up into a deep back bend. And once you have space in your waist area, put your both hands to hold your waist and slowly put the heels down without changing any position of your body. Breathe here, inhale and exhale. You can take one leg up at a time into Ardha Sarvangasana. To come out of the pose, once again catch your hips, go on your toes and bring your vertebrae by vertebrae, your whole spine down on the floor. Hug your knees here to go into a counter pose as a forward bend. Relax over here. You can even roll from one side to the other just to get all the muscles massaged. Stay here for a while before we start some more poses. This is a very good self-massage whenever you have any muscle aches and pains in your spine or in your back. Well, now you come on your abdomen into the crocodile pose first to relax your whole body by separating your legs, your toes pointing out, heels are in, your head is on your folded arms. Breathe here. This is the Sphinx pose, where your elbows are right under your shoulders, head is up. This can be called a small snake too, or the Sarpasana. Now you will go into the Bhujangasana, where you are just up till your navel, and you can also clasp your hands behind. Come out of this pose and sit down. A counter pose of child pose. Always after a back bend, take a slight forward bend, just to have a soothing for the spine. This is Sarvangasana or candle pose. You can lift both your legs up together with the help of your hands resting on your back near the hips. Adjust yourself and try to make your legs straight up in an inversion. Come out of the pose by bringing them down and sitting. Shavasana, the corpse pose. Here your body will cool down and rest and relax totally. So keep your feet away from each other. Let your toes fall out. Your hands are also away from your body with your palms facing the ceiling. See that there is no curve in the spine or in the neck. Everything is flat on the mat. Let your spine sink into the floor. You will now scan your full body from your toes to your skull, inhaling and exhaling nice and deep, and relaxing each and every part of your body from the toes to your skull. And when we are done, we come out from the right side and sit down. Here we are doing some friction on the palms by rubbing the palms together and cupping the eyes for it to get some rest. And that's the end of the session. Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Anyone can yoga. Please do check the description box below to get more information. Namaste.